I've had so many people ask me, how do you drill into the fridge without damaging the refrigeration lines? First things first, you want to remove all the shelves out of the fridge. With a lot of old fridges, you have these cooling trays which get in the way. Cutting it out completely would blow the fridge lines, so what you want to do is try and maneuver it carefully so it stays out of the way. Here's what it might look like if you play Russian roulette and drill without looking. This was my first ever build attempt. I just run it with ice now, but you can see the damage to the fridge line. Obviously all fridges are different, but this is generally a good way to avoid that. First thing I'm doing is heating up a Stanley knife and cutting a square in the plastic lining where I think I'm going to drill. Then from there, I'm using an old screwdriver to cut out a hole to make sure there's no lines in that area. Once confirming it's safe to drill, I use a hammer to make a marking of where to get started. You can use a hole saw fitting of as small as 25mm to drill the hole. This should allow you to work around the lines if you do find any. I forgot about the plastic lining here, so I repeated the process through that. When checking it's safe to drill the screws, you can use the rubber ring that comes in the kit. Here's me hitting my head. And then from there, I'm just using the prick to make sure there's no lines where I plan to drill.